Yes, John Harrison leads, but Alan Cook is keeping in touch, and in third place, Mike Lane, fourth place, Adrian Henry. Now we could also have a last speed between Tom Muirhead and Barry Webb. And the two leaders come out of barn for the first time, separated by what, 6 or 7 lengths. Third is 24 Mike Lane, fourth is Adrian Holy. And then leading Class B, 58, Tom Muirhead in his red Malloch from Barry Webb in the car that he calls the Delapina U2.
Yes, Delapina Honing was a period sponsor of his. He's put the car back in those colours. It's an engineering company. And the top 4 in B Sport, yeah, Muirhead,
yes,
Webb, Patterson, and then Littler on the back of that group, Dr. Stephen Littler.
Yeah, they're carrying on as if they had Formula 4 cars. Of course they do. Really.
Yeah, it's really good. 63, Roger Waite is trailing, and then Trish Hunter in 60. Yeah, the B Sport tussle behind the leader, Webb, Patterson, and Littler. Looks cool. Looks good.
Right. Well, the Class A cars are pairing off because Adrian Holy is closing in on Mike Lane, and the gap first to second hasn't come. Alan but the rest of it will become unmanageable. For the second time. John leading, John Harrison leading, Alan Cook second, and in third place it is still 24 Mike Lane from Adrian Holy. Tom Muirhead in a world of his own really, leading the Class B, then Barry Webb just ahead of 55 Adam Patterson, who in turn is just ahead of Stephen Littler.
Alan Cook's giving a good pursuit of John Harrison, he's based down near Brands Hatch, an upholsterer by trade. John Harrison been racing in Clubmans for a very, very long time, going back to certainly the early 70s. And Mike Lane's another one.
I was going to say, isn't he? Yes.
Yeah, it's one of those classes you discover and just can't leave alone.
Yes, the Clubmans register is very active and social at the side of this class of racing. And of course the Malloch family, mainly Richard, the older brother of Ray, was very busy doing other engineering, motor racing activities, but Big Malloch.
Second in B has just changed because down into Mansfield, Adam Patterson outbraked Barry Webb. So don't they deliver pizzas?
And a Domino.
Domino.
Oh, Domino, yes, right. Away from Alan Cook, same as Mike Lane is easing away from Adrian Holy. And then, well, my mate's gone, Tom Muirhead comes through leading Class B. But now that Adam Patterson has got ahead of Barry Webb, not only is he pulling away from Barry Webb, but he may be able to do something about closing up on Tom Muirhead. So that's one to keep an eye on. Still to come through to the peak. That's their third lap. Roger Waite does now.
Very darty turn in on the Harrison car at Mansfield, just flicked the wheel and then floored it. But he's got to because I sense that Alan Cook is coming back at him.
Yes, it fluctuates corner to corner. You and I see different parts of the circuit, but I would say this time coming into the mountain he was a bit further back, but then getting into all bends over the mountains. Last time around, incidentally, John Harrison set the fastest lap 1:33.837. In qualifying, he did a 1:1.7 take pole position. Certainly the gap has come down by the end of the lap, there's no doubt about that. So the gap is 0.959 of a second. And in Class B, here's Tom Muirhead. I thought Alan Patterson might have been bringing that gap down. I'm not quite sure that I was right about that.
Yes, Alan Cook is looking very feisty. He's got it pinned coming out of Charlie's. He can't quite get back onto terms with the veteran Mike Lane. Muirhead with that flatter engine note from the Ford Kent engine, just going away from the others in his class. Patterson, Webb and Littler continue to chase, but to no avail. And Alan Cook now down within 4 or 5 lengths of John Harrison going into Mansfield. Down, they come back into your sight, and they're pretty much nose to tail in.
And they indeed are, and as they turn in, it is still John Harrison leading, but Alan Cook, either John Harrison has a problem, which is not mean disrespectful to Alan Cook, or Alan is driving a brilliant race here. He's got the gap down to about 4 lengths as they go into Hall Bends. That going into the mountain. Last time around, John Harrison set the fastest lap at 1:33.8, qualifying got down to 1:31.7, whereas Alan Cook's best lap was a 1:33.1. So John Harrison's pace isn't what it was capable of being in qualifying, but over the line they go. And the gap between them is half a second, and the new fastest lap to Alan Cook, quicker than he went in qualifying. John Harrison went in qualifying Monday. And Adrian Holy go through, and you've probably got the leaders back in your sight, Marcus.
Yes, indeed I do. And Harrison looks like he's driving within himself, but Cook is continuing to press. I think Harrison may have responded just a touch this time round, but that 1:32.835 is that new fastest lap, and it's to the chaser.
Wondering whether John Harrison has some sort of gear problem, which is slowing him down at places like the hairpin, where the lowest possible gear is needed. Anyway, the leaders into the mountain now, and about the same situation relative to each other as they were a lap ago. John Harrison heads into Hall Bends. This is on the 6th lap. After 11 minutes to go of this 20-minute race. Lap Trish Hunter this time around. She'll be caught just over the line. And it's possible John Harrison can use the last lap of before Coppice, so I was suggesting he might be able to get through and use her as a supplement between him and
the leader goes around the outside of Trish Hunter, but Alan Cook compromised there. There wasn't anything wrong with Trish Hunter's line. She stayed well to the right, didn't move, but I think that Alan Cook, I sensed, was not confident that that gap wasn't going to diminish outside her, and just backed off.
Meanwhile, in Class B, Tom Muirhead continues to lead by 8.4 seconds now from Alan Patterson, who is lapping slower. So I think any expectation we might have had that there'd be a challenge for Tom Muirhead's lead, I don't think it's going to arise. Leaders in the mountain area.
And a challenge for third, because Adrian Holy has pretty much caught Mike Lane.
Okay.
Courtesy of lapping Trish Hunter.
Ah, right, because I was going to say, he didn't look as though he was going to as he started the lap, but she's taken part in that. Last time around, John Harrison incidentally did the best lap of the race, 1:32.705. But I think through Hall Bends and the hairpin and barn, Alan Cook closes the gap again. Yes, it's come down to less than 8/10 of a second, 0.796 of a second. Yeah, Adrian Holier stirs up a little, but Mike Lane still looks secure-ish.